Hey, so today I want to talk about something that just fucking happened that made me mad for almost 2 hours. Like, literally, after I made that video and was uploading it, about maybe like a couple minutes after that, this shit went on for 2 hours and pissed me off for 2 hours straight because it was 2 hours of futility and annoyance to the point where I was honestly considering slamming my fucking head off a wall because I've already said that I don't get angry about a lot of things when it comes to just like people and shit, but I get angry when it comes to video games. I'm very easy to make angry when it comes to video games. And this was the worst case because it was 2 fucking hours straight. So I was playing WWE 2K23 because I love wrestling games and wrestling in general. And in the little story modes they have the story mode for the females and story for the males. I was doing the female one because I had already beaten the male one. And there came a mission where you were supposed to defeat your opponent with a dirty pin. If anyone doesn't know what a dirty pin is, since most people probably don't know wrestling, a dirty pin is when you pin someone but you put your feet on the ropes. And I don't I'm going to be honest, I think most wrestling fans can agree that that is the dumbest shit because that would make you easier to push off. So honestly, a dirty pin makes no fucking sense. But in this game they want you to win via dirty pin, right? But there's like a 5% chance that the ref will see it and then he'll break the pin up himself. And then there's the problem that your opponent can just kick out of the pin. And the ref seeing the dirty pin is supposed to be low chance. It's supposed to be very low chance, meaning the ref noticing that you're using a dirty pin is not guaranteed, is very far from guaranteed. If anything, you should be able to just pull off dirty pins left and right without him ever noticing. But apparently my game felt like it wanted to glitch out because every fucking time I pulled off a dirty pin, he'd see it immediately. He wouldn't even count. He would just break it up because he would see it. And then like 2 or 3 times he'd get to a 2 count and then he'd see it and then he'd break it up. And then if that's not bad enough, the opponent reversed everything and then would hit their finisher and I'd have to constantly kick out while trying to hit a dirty pin on them, but then they would never stay down because they'd kick out of it or the ref would break it up. And then I would just get annoyed because my character would pin in the wrong direction, pin not close enough to the ropes, or just straight not do a dirty pin when I literally tell my character to do a dirty pin and they don't fucking do a dirty pin. So I was doing that for almost 2 hours straight. No pausing, nothing. Doing this one thing where all I had to do was dirty pin my opponent for a 3 count. 3 seconds. That is all that was needed. And somehow that 5 to 10% chance of the ref seeing you do a dirty pin was 99% because every time I did it, he saw it. Every time I did it, he saw it before he even counted. And sometimes he would count to 2 and then see it just to piss me off. And then my opponent would start reversing all my moves so I couldn't get her down for a pin. And then she would bullshit, hit a finisher, make me have to fucking kick out, waste my time, and then after 2 hours, the ref apparently just decided, okay, I'll count this one, and then counted it. I cannot express how fucking mad I am right now. I have a headache, my throat hurts, and I am just in agony because what the fuck? It is a fucking like 5 to 10% chance that the ref sees it. And it's a fucking dice roll every time. So whenever he goes to fucking, count 1, dice roll. Did he see it or did he not? Okay, he hits 1. Then it's like, oh, dice roll, hits 2, dice roll, hits 3. You win. But it seemed like I was playing with fucking loaded dice because it was like every side of the die was a fucking 6, which was the only number that he needed to fucking just be like, hey, your foot's on the rope, fuck you. And it was infuriating. It was infuriating. Spending like 5 minutes just trying to get her on the mat and positioned so you could do a dirty pin just for it to be fucking broken, or just for him to break it up because he's like, hey, fuck you, I see that. And there was no way to hide it. You just had to get lucky. And it was almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. I wanted to fucking cry. It was 2 hours of me getting reversed by this fucking asshole who just couldn't sit still, rolled out of the ring constantly, so I had to go out and grab her and throw her back in, a ref that kept seeing the dirty pin, a character that kept not dirty pinning when I hit the button to do it, and an opponent that is just an asshole. So I just wanted to talk about this because I wanted to express how I cannot stand it when shit like this happens. When games completely rip control away from you just to be annoying. When they completely fucking just be bastardized bullshit just to be annoying. Because I don't know what the fuck was wrong with my luck on that one. Because like I said, it's very low chance that the ref sees it. But for some reason, he saw it every fucking time. Not even counting one, he would see it. And I didn't think anything would top my Mortal Kombat 11 Melina Tower rage, where I spent like an hour on one of Melina's fucking towers because I couldn't fucking do anything. And I thought, oh, it can't get worse than that. How about a 2 hour bullshit where you do everything right and the game still gives you the middle finger? So I just want to talk about it because 2 hours, almost 2 hours of just that one thing, just trying to pin an opponent in a specific way that the game is forcing me to do. Otherwise, it was going to make me restart the whole fucking thing from start, which would have been fucking agony. So I want to talk about it because it's one of those situations where it's just like, I wish I was fucking in a meat grinder because holy goddamn shit, that was the most infuriating fucking thing I've ever done. Because it's the equivalent of doing everything right and still being screwed. It's like you play chess and you get a checkmate, and then the opponent who you just checkmated, they just look at you and then they just pull a fucking gun out. Like, okay, I won the fucking chess match, but why are you gonna fucking kill me over it? That's what this was like. It was basically, I got checkmate. I got this one. But then the game just pulled out a fucking knife and just stabbed me every time I tried. And it's like, okay, fucking stop. And then I go for it again. And they stab me again. I'm like, I'm getting mad. Fucking stop. And then I go for it again and they fucking stab me. And then it's just getting to a point where I'm just like, okay, I want to die. So yeah, I don't know. I just want to talk about this because it's like, holy fucking shit. Who the fuck said, oh yeah, in story mode, you need to do a dirty pin? Who said it? Who the fuck made that a thing? Like, seriously, who the fuck said, yes, do a dirty pin? Also, we made it so the ref is even more wary. Like, go fuck yourself. Whoever did that should be literally blacklisted for making video games. Ever. Forever. Like, you are actually evil. You are genuinely fucking evil. You are like that type of person who makes like fucking like those fucking like, what are those quests called? The one where people follow you, the follower quests, the whatever the fuck, the ones where they follow you everywhere and you have to protect them and shit and all that bullshit. That's like that. That's like those missions, those fucking aggravating ones where you have to spend like hours protecting some dipshit who can't defend themselves. Like, I can guarantee you, whoever made this fucking mission that I had to do in this game makes those types of missions as well. Like, they probably advocate for them. They're like, hey, can we have more of these little bitch protection missions that everyone hates? Yeah, let's make sure there's more of them. And I guarantee you, if I keep playing the fucking stories, there's gonna be 10 more dirty pins, because whoever this fucking person who made the story and said, yeah, let's have dirty pins, that person was sitting there stroking their goddamn cock while they were just thinking about all the dirty pins they're gonna shove into this goddamn story to piss me off. So anyway, yeah, that's just a glimpse into how mad I can get at video games. Because, I feel like, honestly, I'm justified. If it was like a fucking like 5 minute thing and I was just like, God damn, and then I was being this irrational, then I'd be like, okay, that's a bit much. But, when it's 2 hours straight, just like literally straight in a row, no stops for 2 hours, I think I'm justified. I think I'm completely fucking justified. So yeah, I don't know. That's That's my baby rage because I'm a salty little bitch when it comes to video games. I would definitely not be fun to watch because, most people, they wanna see, like, funny rage. My rage is not funny. I get way too mad, and I have a headache. So, yeah, whatever.